So this is how you prepare for a hurricane when you live on a sailboat. Basically, you take everything off the deck and above deck as you can. So I have my generator I actually put out in the cockpit. This is the generator cover. I have 4 solar panels which equal up to about 50 amps each that we'll bring in from solar. And then I've got my Genoa, which is 150 Genoa. And then the main sail with the sail pack that I took off. So you basically want to strip everything above and then just shove it down below as much as you can. And of course, because every boat ever leaks, I've got a couple leaks. Just a couple that come through. Just make sure you put towels down wherever you need to. We'll go check above deck. The storm is still about 24 hours, a little bit less from coming in. This is for Hurricane Milton, which earlier this morning was a Category 5 coming off of the west coast of Florida, so over in the Tampa area, and I'm in St. Augustine, so the northeast section of Florida. But anyway, you want to strip your head sail just so that wind doesn't catch it and cause it to unfurl during the wind. I've seen horrible videos of that, just nightmare stuff. And then your main sail, which I took down the whole pack and everything, you just want to make it as small as a structure to catch the wind as possible. So I really stripped the entire deck. Again, all of my solar panels were along my stanchions, so I took those down, and then the generator was aft. Took that down in, and there it is right there. This is a 4,500 watt inverter generator, and then I'm keeping the cover on my helm just to protect some of the instrumentation that's in there. But strip this as much as you can so that really the boat itself, which is designed to cut through the winds and the waves, will do so. Now I'm on a mooring. If you're on a dock, that's a whole different kind of thing. If you're on a dock during a hurricane, really you shouldn't be, because it's just going to pull at your cleats and eventually maybe rip out your cleats. But I have ground tackle here really well on a mooring that I installed myself. I took a 6-foot helix anchor, which essentially is a massive anchor with these threads on it, and drilled it 6 feet down into the hard pan, and then have 200 feet of 7/8 chain attached to that helix anchor, which comes up to my rode, and my rode is essentially on a spindle down there to these 3 mooring lines that I'll keep just as redundancy in case one cleat were to go. Still have the other, and if that one goes, then I've got the bowsprit, which is wrapped around my windlass. So I'm pretty well set. If I was hit by a Cat 5, this mooring will not go anywhere. But you want to just make sure that your mooring, your ground tackle, whatever you have, is all set for the storm. If you can be on an actual mooring versus just on the hook on an anchor, that's obviously way better for a hurricane. That way you know you won't drag, and if you are on a mooring, make sure it's inspected if it's like a city mooring or something like that. I installed this myself, and again, I check it, so I know this is well set. But just my experience for a live-aboard sailboat. This is a 42 Irwin over in St. Augustine, and all ready for Hurricane Milton.